We're also watching the tropics too. We have 3 active storms, and the one we're worried about here, Hurricane Jose, still a Category 1. But those other 2 storms, well out to sea, there's Lee, which is near the coast of Africa. That one, not an issue. It's actually going to dissipate in the coming days. But this one, Tropical Storm Maria, this one will rapidly strengthen and unfortunately affect the Leeward Islands and the U.S. Virgin Islands, etc., areas in the Caribbean that unfortunately had all that devastation from Irma. So we'll be watching that as it does turn into a major hurricane. Not expecting a major hurricane with Jose. It is still a Category 1, will stay that way and will slowly weaken as it gets closer and closer to the colder waters of New England. High pressure is in control for now, and that means we'll keep it dry for tomorrow, but it is soupy because of the high humidity, so dense fog advisory continues until 8 a.m. tomorrow. If you're heading out the door, you're driving late tonight, early tomorrow morning, just be aware low beam headlights the best thing for you. Quarter mile or less visibility from Plymouth to Hyannis and Nantucket, and that fog will stick around for at least several hours. Dew point temperatures very high. We're in the low 60s, but our current temp very close to those dew points, and that's why the fog has settled in. We're 62 degrees in Boston. Overnight tonight around 64 degrees as the temperatures kind of meander into the low and mid 60s, and highs tomorrow will be in the mid 70s on the coast thanks to that easterly breeze. Low to mid 80s farther inland. That's where you'll see more of that sunshine. But a lot of that fog and the clouds will linger across the Cape and Islands. Temperatures there in the low 70s. All right, now to Jose. Already starting to feel some of the effects of that storm as the swell continues to build. There's a high risk of rip currents, in fact, for Sunday. That's why there is a high surf advisory for some isolated locations, mainly along the south coast and the islands. But this could very well be extended, and it could be extended in time as Jose gets closer to us. So now it is a Category 1, moving north at 7 miles per hour, stays off the coast of the U.S., but the track of this storm still could land at any place in this cone Tuesday into Wednesday. It does look to still weaken, and the model's trending farther to the south and east. We're keeping our fingers crossed on that, but still some impacts, especially across coastal communities and across southeastern Mass. It is such a big storm that the ocean is going to be affected, leading to some coastal flooding as we see some higher rip current risk and also high surf. High impact potentially. Damaging wind, flooding rain, mainly across southeastern Mass, and the storm surge also along the northern and eastern facing coastal communities. Now the chance of rain Tuesday into Wednesday, you have a higher chance to the south and east, a very low chance to the north and west. And as this storm again starts to trend farther to the south and east after it makes its turn Tuesday and Wednesday, that makes it less likely to see some of that widespread soaking rain across central Massachusetts. But it looks like Tuesday, those wave heights, now noon and midnight, Tuesday and Wednesday, that's going to be your high tides, astronomically high this time of the year too, or this time of the month because of that new moon. And we're looking at 10 to 15 foot waves just offshore, getting that northeast wind really coming in, so leading to potentially minor flooding at this point. It could go up to moderate if the track of that storm does change. We'll keep a close watch on it, but that's what we know for now with the current information. Here's your 7-day forecast. You have time to prepare. Sunday and Monday, and temperatures will be in the 60s perhaps for midweek next week. Back to you guys. Ken, Katie?